கனரா வங்கி ஓய்வூதியர்கள் கருத்தரங்கம். இந்நிகழ்ச்சியை வழங்குபவர்கள் கனரா வங்கி கோயம்புத்தூர்.
ஓய்வு பெற்ற அதிகாரிகளின் சங்க கருத்தரங்கம் சமீபத்தில் கோவையில் சிறப்பாக நடைபெற்றது. இக்கருத்தரங்கம் இந்தியாவின் பல்வேறு நகரங்களில் 2 வருடங்களுக்கு ஒருமுறை நடத்தப்பட்டு வருகிறது. கோவையில் நடைபெற்றது இச்சங்கத்தின் 10வது கருத்தரங்கமாகும்.
You know, Coimbatore is famous for Silvani water and is also called as South India's Manchester. And knowing and smelling all those things only, you all attended the conference. It is very, very exciting. And you have a chance to meet each and every one of our good old friends this time. You cannot, even if you spend crores of rupees, you cannot get a chance to enjoy this program. But under the umbrella of CBROA only you have gathered. So I extend on behalf of CBROA all of you a warm welcome. The city is also called Detroit of South India, as it is the center of many engineering and electronic industries and foundries. Tamil Nadu has over 20 centuries of continuous record cultural literacy history. The language of the land, Tamil, is the oldest Dravidian language, very much earlier to Sanskrit. The greatest attraction of Tamil Nadu lies in its magnificent temples, fine beaches, several hill stations, and resorts and wildlife manner. We have the confidence that you have already lasted the warmth of our volunteers the moment you landed in Coimbatore. And today, we pray to God to make Coimbatore city as an air-conditioned city. Apart from this room also air-conditioned city. So this way, even the nature also has bestowed upon their showers of blessing to our CBROA. CBROA's history ever since it was established in 1996 is very rich. We have during the last 20 years charted a course of which would mark as a different association altogether compared to any other organization. There have been constant efforts not only to pursue our demands in relation to members but also to the retirees. This is evident from the fact that several of our activities and members have earned a very good reputation in social activities. Most of our members of our association who have assembled here belongs to era of brick and mortar banking, who strive to maintain high standard of integrity and developed professional approach to our jobs as bankers. Our founder member Sri A.S. Subbarao Pai in 1906, when he set up in setting the bank as our own, was a pure Swadesism. Our founder had declared, good bank is not only financial heart of the community, but also its own operation of doing every possible manner to improve economic conditions of the country.
Whose active participation in the activities of Canara Bank Officers Association as well as Canara Bank Retired Officers Association has remained as a lasting imprint in the minds of all the people who were associated with the movement of serving officers as well as the retired officers. All of us will stand up in honor of these great souls to pay our homage and respect. Thank you, friends.
From the humble beginning in 1906, today the bank has grown a banyan tree having business of 8,05,000 crores as on March 16. The bank has grown tremendously last 3 years. We have opened more than 2,000 branches in the last 3 years. The bank was having March 13, we were having almost 3,800 branches. Today we have 5,849 branches. We have opened 2 branches abroad, Johannesburg. We have started joint venture is Tanzania. We have opened a new branch in New York also, and we are planning to open few more branches abroad. I am sure that conference will be very, very successful. And I can assure you at the end that from HR side, definitely we are very, very compassionate. We are definitely concerned for the any problem, any issue to the retired people. Anything is escalated to me or any mail comes to me, I personally see that it is resolved, whether it is a pension matter or it is a family pension matter or even a PPO matter, anything is there. So we are definitely look into any issue you have, you can escalate to me directly, you can send a SMS, whether I am there or anybody is there. It is the Canara Bank, I am proud to say it is the culture of the Canara Bank people that they definitely take care of each other. And it is not that we do something very special or any favor we do it. It is our duty. So certainly anything is there, I can assure you that we will be taking care. And I wish that you are all senior citizens, you are all energetic, you are all young senior citizens. I am sure that you will have very good, very healthy, wealthy and contented life upfront. Whatever ambitions you have, whatever you could not do when you were in the service, definitely you can do, whether it is a social commitment or it is a personal commitment or anything you want to do which was you were not able to do when you were in the job, you will be definitely taking care of. And I am thankful to the association for giving me this opportunity.
இந்நிகழ்ச்சியில் கனரா வங்கியில் சிறப்பாக பணியாற்றி ஓய்வு பெற்ற மூத்த அதிகாரிகளுக்கு மேடையில் பொன்னாடை மற்றும் நினைவு பரிசுகள் வழங்கி கௌரவிக்கப்பட்டது. கருத்தரங்கத்தின் மற்றொரு பாகமாக பல்வேறு செயற்குழு கூட்டங்களும் விவாதங்களும் நடைபெற்றது.
Once you are retired, that's a word, you should take rest. This is what most of us think. In fact, Swami Chinmayananda said a very nice quote. If you rest, you rust. See, iron, you keep iron in one place without disturbing it for a long time, it will get rusted. But the same iron is a wheel, it keeps on moving, it will never get rusted. A vehicle, any vehicle even you see. So, retirement doesn't mean rest. You should always be active like this, and seeing so many of you are being active all over India, I really feel very happy. Meanwhile, I would like to say a few things about Indian Medical Association also. What is, many of you might be wondering, what is Indian Medical Association? Indian Medical Association is the association of doctors. Some of you know, but this is the largest, if you say it's a union in India. We have got almost around 20 to 25 lakh members. 25 lakh doctors are members, and in that Tamil Nadu will be around 30,000. In that Coimbatore is branch in Tamil Nadu, we have 2,000 doctors and 400 hospitals. And even you'll be, since all of you have come from all over the country, you'll be even more surprised. Coimbatore Indian Medical Association is the first branch in India. 92 years back it was started, even before Delhi, Bombay, Chennai, Calcutta. So Coimbatore, the vision of the Coimbatore doctors, you see, 92 years back. It was started in 1924. The Indian Medical Association Delhi chapter was started in 1928. So even 4 years earlier, they were started. And we are doing like blood bank. We have got a 24 blood bank. so many things we do. But from Indian Medical Association to Canara Bank Retired Officers Association.
As the president of IPARC and as the joint convener of CBPRO, I have no choice but to speak something about what is happening today, about the retirees issues. You have a choice to listen to me or not to listen to me, but I have a role to play, which I will play as your president of IPARC and as joint convener of CBPRO. Friends, today the problem for the retirees is the challenge is the due recognition for us. The challenge is the due respect that we deserve. The challenge is the due acknowledgements from the powers that be. Unfortunately, the bank retirees are the most condemned lot, so far as the government of India is concerned, so far as the Indian Bank Association is concerned. Well, friends, All India Bank Pensioners Confederation came into existence in the year 2012. We are just 4 years old, comrades. And today I am seeing such an amazing attendance of Canara Bank organization. The hall is full, the jubilation, the way in which the retirees hugging each other, exchanging pleasantries. And I should say that this conference is no less than any serving officers organization conference.
இந்த கருத்தரங்கத்தில் கனரா வங்கியின் முன்னாள் மற்றும் இந்நாள் அதிகாரிகள் கலந்து கொண்டு ஓய்வு பெற்ற அதிகாரிகளின் நலன் மற்றும் ஓய்வூதிய செயல் திட்டங்கள் குறித்து விரிவாக விவாதித்தனர்.
I was wondering that whether it is trade officers conference or the serving officers conference, because the general secretary is appearing more youthful than the serving officers association general secretary. And when I was watching this 75 years felicitation, only the first batch, 5 people, they were looking a bit tired. But otherwise the second batch, Rajagopal was running, and other friend is coming with his wife, and amazing, sir. That's why I requested Balur Saab, 75 years is too young. Next time you go for 80 years. And if I am seeing the Annan Yaman Sundaram, little belief he has got on cartridge. Perhaps he will be re-employed also. Same. And really, friends, we, the youngsters, we are inspired by your very active presence today. Let me also get into the subject straight away. Our General Manager, Mr. Giriji, and our Acharyaji, they were trying to tell you that what kind of situation prevalent today as far as the public sector bank is concerned and the public sector banks, officers, employees are concerned. At times, persons like us used to feel, they used to say, no, that we are on crossroads. And I used to say, no, we are not on crossroads, we are on the road. Both the public sector banks and the public sector officer employees, that is the kind of feeling they have given. So, how to fight it out? It is the responsibility of the trade union, more particularly the responsibility of the officers organization. Because today's parlance, thanks to digitalization, the banking sector became more officers-oriented organization. The nature of the banking sector also, it is not relevant to the employees today, only officers. In future also, it is going to be for the officers only. And sensing that even the banking sector, they started recruiting the officers directly. Earlier, we all know that. 80% of the officers were promoted from the clerical cadre, but today thousands and thousands and thousands of officers directly being recruited in the bank. So it is the responsibility of the officers organization to fight out to ensure the existence of the public sector banks remaining in this country. So keeping it as a foremost objective, we 8 directors who are representing the officers community, who are the president of the IWOC 2, we sought appointment from our RBI governor. Our objective was to tell him, when public sector banks are performing very well, and the public sector banks are responsible for the today's economic position of this country, we are trying to paint a bad picture on the public sector banks and the public sector bank working employees and officers. This was our objective. So, of course, I must appreciate our Mr. Raghuram Rajan, who is the RBI governor. He told that to come. We all 8 people went there, and we thought that he is going to address us. Rather, he is looking at us. What do you want to say that? Of course, we are having only one objective, to say that you are trying to paint a bad picture. And we told that, and you also know that, friends. Up to 1990, there was no problem in the banking sector. After nationalization, everybody was talking about the national bank's role to improve the economy of this country, all those things. Only during 1990, they started telling the privatization and all these things. And they were trying to implement the private, they tried to privatize the public sector bank, which we have successfully prevented it. But when they failed to privatize the public sector banks, what they did was they were introduced the private sector banks into the country. Not that the private sector banks were not there, but they were all small banks. And only the big banks who are in the size of the public sector banks, who are having the monopoly stature in the banking sector, they introduced the banks like HDFC Bank and all. Only one change what they have made was they reduced the stake of the government from the public sector banks, the 100% owned by the government of India, it was reduced a bit. That was the change they effected during 1990. So we told them, sir, it was done by you. So from 1990 onwards, it is your agenda to privatize the public sector banks. This is what your idea. Whatever you were trying to do after that, in the name of reorganization, or in the name of the revitalization, what you were trying to do is to hand over these public sector banks in the hands of the private sector. That is what you are trying to do that. It is not the public sector banks postal laws, so you are trying to implement the reforms. They want to implement the reform, so you are trying to force the public sector banks are facing a loss. He asked how you are going to justify that. We told that, sir, just you go through your book, which you have written when you were the professor of our university. That time you were called as the finance committee's chairman during 2008. In the 2008 committee report, what you are telling is, public sector banks in the country is doing excellently well, and its employees are doing fantastically, and its contribution to the nation's economy is beautiful, and the capital structure is fantastic. This own statement you have made, the report which was submitted under the caption 100 small steps, which was authored by you, which was submitted in 2008. One. And the second one you have made was, private sector banks must be permitted to have entry into the banking sector. This you told that. Third one is, the banks which are not performing well must be privatized. This you told that. Fourth one is, some holding company should be there for owning the share of the government. This also you have told. And the fifth point, very important point, what you have told was, after the economic downturn took place in the Western countries, the Indian corporate sector, which was taking their share, or which were able to generate funds from abroad, they could not do so. So, for the survival of the Indian corporate, Indian public sector banks must finance. This also you have told.
இந்நிகழ்ச்சியில் நாட்டின் பல்வேறு மாநிலங்களில் இருந்து வருகை புரிந்த ஓய்வு பெற்ற அதிகாரிகள் தங்களுடைய நினைவுகளையும் கருத்துக்களையும் பகிர்ந்து கொண்டு விழாவை சிறப்பித்தனர்.
என்னுடைய பெயர் KS கோபாலகிருஷ்ணன். கனரா பேங்க்ல 30 வருஷத்துக்கு மேலே சீனியர் மேனேஜராக இருந்து ரிட்டையர் ஆயாச்சு. ரிட்டையர் ஆனதுக்கப்புறம் எங்களுடைய கனரா பேங்க் அசோசியேஷன் வந்து ரிட்டையர்டு ஆஃபீஸர் அசோசியேஷன் அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஆர்கனைசேஷன் 1996 தொடங்குச்சு. 20 வருஷம் ஆச்சு. ஒவ்வொரு 2 வருஷத்துக்கு இடையில பைனியல் கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் நடத்திட்டு இருக்கிறோம் வெவ்வேறு ஊரில். இந்த வருஷம் நாங்கள்லாம் கேட்டுக்கிறதுக்கு என்னங்க கோயம்புத்தூர் நடத்துகிறாங்க. எங்கள் கனரா பேங்க் ரிட்டையர்டு ஆஃபீஸர் முக்கியமான கோரிக்கைகள் என்னென்னா 3 கோரிக்கைகள் இருக்கிறது. சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்டேட் கவர்மெண்ட்டுக்கு ஈக்குவலாக எங்களுக்கு பென்ஷன் கொடுக்கணுங்க ஒரு விஷயம். டிஏ வந்து அவங்களுக்கு எப்படி கொடுக்குறீங்களோ அதே மாதிரி கொடுக்கணுங்கிறது ஒன்று. ஃபேமிலி பென்ஷன் இருக்குது, குடும்ப ஓய்வு திட்டம். அந்த திட்டமும் சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்டேட்ல எவ்வளோ கொடுக்குறாங்களோ அதில் பாதி தான் எங்களுக்கு கொடுக்குறாங்க. அதே அளவு கொடுக்கணும்னு விரும்புகிறோம். அதில் ஒரு பைசா கூட நாங்கள் அதிகமாக வேணும்னு விரும்புறதில்லை. இந்த 3 தான் எங்களுடைய முக்கியமான கோரிக்கைகள். இதுக்காக தான் இந்த பைனல் கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் 2 வருஷத்தோட நடத்துகிறோம்.
என் பெயர் MS சௌந்தரராஜன். 20 வருடங்களாக பல மாநிலங்களிலும் பல கிளைகளிலும் பணிபுரிந்து விட்டு 15 வருடங்களுக்கு முன்னாடி ஓய்வு பெற்று தற்பொழுது இந்த கனரா வங்கி ஓய்வூதியர்கள் சங்கத்தின் கோவை மாநகரத்தின் அமைப்பு செயலாளராக இருக்கிறேன். இன்று இந்த சங்கத்தின் 20வது ஆண்டு விழா நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கிறது. சங்கம் ஆரம்பித்து 20 வருடங்கள் ஆகிவிட்டது. இந்த ஆண்டு விழாவிற்கு இது வந்து ஒவ்வொரு 2 வருடங்களுக்கு ஒரு முறையும் இந்த கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் நடக்கிறது. இந்த கான்ஃபரன்ஸுக்கு வந்து ஆல் இந்தியாவில் இருந்து எல்லா மாநிலங்களிலிருந்தும் கல்கத்தா, அஸ்ஸாம், டெல்லி, பாம்பே, குஜராத் அங்கெல்லாம் வந்து டெலிகேட்ஸ் வந்திருக்கிறாங்க. இன்னைக்கு வந்து இந்த சங்கத்தின் முதல் கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் ஓப்பனிங் நடக்கிறது. நாளைக்கு வந்து செயற்குழு மெம்பர்களின் கூட்டம் நடக்கிறது.
I am R. Srinivasan, a retired Canara Bank Officers Association I belong to. This association has started for the benefits of the retired officers. We are actually pensioners. In government and other semi-government or central government, all pensioners are, whenever wage revision is there, their pension will be revised. But whereas in our banking sector, it is not done, for which this has been started. And one by one, some benefits we have achieved our goals. And another some benefits for which we have to get it achieved. For that purpose only the association this has been started.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಕೆಂಬಾವಿ. ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರ್ತೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆನರಾ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ನಿವೃತ್ತ ಸಂಘ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 7,000 ಜನರು ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಡೆಪ್ಯೂಟಿ ಟ್ರೆಜರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ನಿವೃತ್ತ अधिकारिಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
मेरा नाम JG परमार है. ये मेरी धर्मपत्नी है मीना परमार और हम लोग अहमदाबाद से आए हुए आज कोयम्बतूर में कैनरा बैंक रिटायर्ड ऑफिसर एसोसिएशन का एक महासम्मेलन हो रहा है. यहाँ सारे निवृत्त अधिकारी इस सम्मेलन में पूरे भारतवर्ष से आए हुए और भाग ले रहे हैं. और जो निवृत्त अधिकारियों, बैंक अधिकारियों के प्रश्न है उसको इस सम्मेलन में उजागर किया जाएगा और कुछ इस मुद्दों पर रिजोल्यूशन भी पास किए जाएंगे जो इंडियन बैंक एसोसिएशन और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर को भी भेज दिए जाएंगे और उसका त्वरित कुछ सुझाव हो उसके लिए हम प्रयत्न करेंगे.
கனரா வங்கி ஓய்வூதியர்கள் கருத்தரங்கம். இந்நிகழ்ச்சியை வழங்கியவர்கள் கனரா வங்கி கோயம்புத்தூர்.